In this video I will be reviewing Formula 10K by Brendan Mace. It's been released on the 3rd of September at 9 AM Eastern and it will be available on the Warrior Plus network. We'll take a look at the sales page. I'll show you inside the members area. We'll go through the OTOs. I'll tell you what I think the pros and cons are before I summarise and give you my final thoughts, so stick around to the end of the video to see if Formula 10K might be right for you. Hi, I'm Brian from MoneyLifeChange.com, where we help you to get your business on the right track. If you'd like to learn how to become a more profitable marketer, click the link down in the description below. And if this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe and remember to click the little bell icon, and then I can notify you each time I upload new content. Okay then, Formula 10K. What is it exactly? Well, let's have a little look. As you can see, it's aimed at the beginner, the newbie friendly. It's a fail-proof method for making money out of thin air, automated, do it once and get paid over and over. Works like a charm in 2020, no websites or techie stuff, free traffic, on demand, 30-day money-back guarantee. Basically, what it is, it's launch jacking. And if you don't know what launch jacking means, all it really is products get launched every day. So this method will show you how to find the products that are being launched, how to get approved to be an affiliate for them products. You then make a review video for it, put it up onto YouTube. That's your free traffic, YouTube, driving them to the offer that you're promoting. And if they buy through your link, you get your commissions. So in a nutshell, that is the method. And lots of people do use this method every day to generate commissions. So we'll come back to the sales page in a bit. Well, let's have a little look in the members area. As you can see, this is Philip Johansson. This is the guy who takes you throughout the training. This is a method that he's been using, and he'll show you exactly how he's doing it, and shows you that he's making money from it. So as you can see, you get your welcome and a little bit of income through from the first video. Then he talks about your mindset, which is key. If you're going to make any sort of success in this online business, you do need to have a strong mindset and you've got to be focused. In the next video, he's talking about how you're going to ensure your success, where basically it's talking about reasons why you're doing it. It's setting yourself goals to keep you focused, which kind of follows on from the mindset. In video 4, this is just an overview of the launch jacking method. In video 5, it shows you where to find the products that are being launched. And it comes down, it's showing you how to get organised, planning a week ahead, looking at all the launches that are upcoming, getting all your stuff together, all links that you're going to need, etc. It shows you the best way to give you the best chance of getting approved, because if you're a beginner and you're starting out with this, you will have some difficulties getting approved for some of the products being launched. But he shows you methods to sort of give you a little bit of an edge, to give you a better chance of being approved. He'll then walk you through how to set up your channel and how to set up a bonus page. Like a lot of launch jackers, they tend to use a lot of bonuses to try and persuade people to buy through their links. He then talks about capturing the buyer's emails, just using a simple sort of opt-in form through an autoresponder and building a list from there. He shows you how to go about making the videos, how to edit, upload them, do the thumbnails, how to rank faster. We'll come back into this later. It shows you another method, which we'll talk about again in a little while, and then how to 3 times your earnings. He does give you a little tip in here, but I'm not going to discuss that. I'll not give his little secrets away. Okay, then we'll take a little look at the OTOs. So these are the upsells. You've got $12.93 for the front end. You get done for you funnels for $37, a done for you money page for $67, and this is the same money page that Brendan uses, Brendan Mace. An infinite profit sequence for $97. Make more money from all your campaigns with our virtually unlimited sequence of over 200 plus campaigns. OTO 4 is high ticket integration, $197. Attach our high converting big commission system to all of your campaigns and make way more per sale. And then OTO 5 is $197 again for unlimited traffic program. Siphon the traffic from our sales pages and redirect it to wherever you want. And looking at those, if you were to go ahead and purchase all of those, you're talking just over $600. Bear in mind, there will be downsells for all of these, so you could probably get it for less than half of the price. But my recommendation would be, if you were really going to go ahead and purchase anything, just stick with that for now and see how you go. Don't get sucked into buying any of these. I'm not saying I'm recommending this product, but I'm just saying if you were determined you're going to try this method, this would be the way to go. And when you start making money from there, then you can think about your upgrades. Okay, so we'll have a little look at the vendor, which is Brendan Mace. This is all his products on Warrior Plus. As you can see, there's tons of them. There's one every month. Sometimes he's got 2 in a month, and I mean, look at that for a list. And then if we take a look on here, you'll see all these products on here, and there's a lot of 2 stars. 2 stars. So that's the sort of quality of product that this guy produces and launches on a regular basis. The guy who takes us through the training, Philip Johansson, this is his YouTube channel here. So if we take a little look, I did notice a couple of things about this. You can see on here that his channel, he joined on the 23rd of December 2019. So that's less than a year, and you can see his subscribers up to here, 4.2k. Okay, so if we look at his videos on here, and we take a little look, you can see that that's got 1k views, but then 200, then it's 86, 54, 95, 43, 50, and for somebody with over 4k subscribers, it's not many views, really, is it? Then if we come back to the sales page, we'll have a little look at the sales page, and we'll go through this. I mean, 8 minutes and you're going to get an influx of 10k per month, and it feels like you've cracked a code. Well, I'm sure it would feel like you've cracked a code. I think it'd feel a bit more than that. In 8 minutes, you're not going to make 10k a month. Not a chance. He says it's a beginner-friendly method, and that it took him from zero in his account to over 500 a day in less than 10 minutes. No expensive softwares, no experience required, no BS. Certainly the first 2, you don't need expensive software, and you don't necessarily need experience either. 100% newbie friendly. Yes, this method is newbie friendly. It's something that a newbie could learn. It will take a little bit of time. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but that's not a false statement. It is newbie friendly. A fail-proof method for making money out of thin air. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. It isn't fail-proof. I'm sure lots of people try this and do fail. Automated. It's not an automated system. In the nature of launch jacking, I mean, products are being launched every day. You need to be making reviews for all these products that are being launched every day, because once they've been launched, the launch might last 2 or 3 days and then it's gone. And you've got to be moving on. So you're constantly having to create new content. So I wouldn't call it automated. Works like a charm in 2020. I'm sure it does. No website or techie stuff. There's a little bit of techie stuff, I would say, but you don't need a website necessarily. If you want to build a long-term business, I would say you probably do need a website, but each to their own, I guess. Free traffic on demand. The free traffic is there, yes. It's not necessarily on demand, but it is free traffic, and your 30-day money-back guarantee. Then we come down, and all the sales pages tend to have these figures on now as proof of earnings. It is proof and it kind of isn't proof. Yes, it's proof of figures on a sheet of paper, but it doesn't prove where it came from. It doesn't prove if that's from using this method, if it's from products that he's selling himself, because I know he does have his own products that he sells, so surely some of that money is going to be coming from there. How much of that money is actually his to keep, because he's going to have to pay affiliates if they're selling products on his behalf. There's a lot of variables involved, so don't be looking at these figures and thinking, oh, right, I can make that within a couple of days, because it's not really going to happen. Don't be fooled into thinking that you're going to be making that within a few days, because you're not. It's kind of your typical sort of hyped up sales page. I do see it on most of the reviews now. Just look at how they're trying to sell the product as well as the product that they're trying to sell you. And here we come to the 30-day money-back guarantee. Well, it's telling you you've got a full 30 days to make sure this is for you. If you don't make money, like we say, or just change your mind for any reason, all you have to do is let us know. And we'll get you a refund of your tiny investment here today. So that means you have no risk. And the sales page does continue. If you really want to come and have a little look at the sales page, feel free to do so. You can come and look at that in your own time. I'll just have a little talk about what I think the pros and cons are for this. The pros would be it does have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And when you go through the training, it does show you step by step how to get it all set up from start to finish. The cons are the misleading sales page, the misleading earnings proof. They say 8 minutes and you're going to get 10k a month, and you're working for 10 minutes. It's all a bit nonsense, really. The traffic for a beginner just starting up, making a brand new YouTube channel, you're not getting tons of traffic. You're not getting traffic on demand, that's for sure. It does take time to build up a new channel, and you're going to be working at it for several months. In my opinion, you need to be getting quite a lot of videos up there before you start gaining a little bit of traction and starting to get views. And yes, you might put one video up, you might get a sale or two, but to actually build it up to be getting sort of this figure, what these guys are talking about, it's not going to happen very quickly. It is going to take a bit of time, and you do need to be persistent with it. So I did say earlier on, there was a couple of the videos where I says there was sort of one or two things I wanted to come back to and talk about. So in one of the videos, he does show you the site where you can go and recommends paying to get shares and views to try and bump you up the rankings a little bit. Because, as I said, a new channel, you're not going to be getting tons of views. You're not going to be right up there in the rankings. It is going to take a while. Your first few videos, you might get no views. You might get 5. So he does recommend that you go and buy these shares and views, etc. I wouldn't recommend doing that. YouTube does tend to pick up on things like that, and it can land you in trouble and get your channel shut down. And if you're starting to try and build up a business with a YouTube channel, that's the last thing you want, isn't it? Another thing I wanted to talk about was the way he's sort of setting up about doing the reviews. He's planning a week ahead, which isn't a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with going and looking a week ahead and sort of picking out what you might want to try and review or not. He's just blind picking them with no knowledge of what they are or what they do. So it's just a sort of gung-ho, let's promote everything that's coming out sort of attitude, and we'll use a bonus page to sell it. And then when he shows you how to actually make your review video, he's just recommending that you kind of watch other people's and see what they do and just copy off them kind of thing, rather than actually researching it yourself. So with all that, there's not a lot of ethics there for me personally. If you're happy to just promote everything that's coming out, fair play to you. If that's what you want to do. Do I think that's how to build a long-term business? No, I don't. And like I showed you earlier, where he has the video that's showing you how to do a little opt-in form so you can capture the emails of the buyers. And he's using that to sort of leverage, well, you can promote to them in the future. Again, sort of the ethics in that, if you're going to promote everything that comes along, people are soon going to stop opening your emails, unsubscribe, not buy anything from you. So again, if you're looking at doing this sort of long-term and building a business, it's not a good way to do it, really, because like I say, people will just stop opening your emails. And do you really want to be promoting everything that comes out? Because the majority of it isn't going to be great, isn't really going to work, isn't going to do what the sales page is saying it's going to do. And you're trying to sell that to people who may well be in a position where you're starting from as a beginner, where they're just looking for a way to try and make some money online. Again, for me, I wouldn't be that comfortable making that sort of money per month on the back of that. It's like, I like to be able to sleep at night, and I would only promote something that I would buy myself. He does also show you a second method for doing this if you don't want to make videos. And the second method that he shows you is to promote using Facebook groups, and suggest that you could also share them on Pinterest and other social media platforms. But again, as with a lot of these, if you've got no following, there's no real traffic there. If you just post into Facebook groups, it's quite a spammy sort of way to try and promote a product, and I don't really see that generating a lot of sales for you. So in summary, yes, the method will work. The training's fine, but I would bear in mind, or things to consider for me would be, what am I going to promote? Because, like I say, I would only promote something I would buy myself. And my advice would be to have a little think and look. And if you're going to be reviewing things, do the research and do a proper review, not copy somebody else's. I mean, obviously, as you can see, I'm doing a review here. And this is what I do. I do a lot of reviews on my channel. And for each review I do a lot of research. I'll go right through the software or the training, whatever it is I'm going to be reviewing. And I try and do as much detail as I can in the review. I try and add a lot of value to try and help you decide if it's something you want to go ahead with or not. And I can assure you, I ain't making these review videos in the space of 8 or 10 minutes. There's quite a lot of work that goes into them. Would I recommend it? To be honest, if you were looking at getting into Launch Jack, and for the sake of $12, $13 or whatever, get the front end and see what it's all about. A lot of the stuff, yes, like setting up YouTube channel and stuff like that, you can find out for free on YouTube. So you could go about it that way as well. There'll be no link in the description because I wouldn't promote this product. I'm just trying to give you a little bit more knowledge so you can make a more informed decision about whether you want to go ahead with something like this. And if you feel you've got any value from this video, I'd really appreciate a like, a subscription, a share, all the good stuff. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll get back to you. If you use this method yourself, if you bought this product, if you're going to buy this product, let us know down in the comments again. I'll get back to you. And with all that being said, that'll be me signing off. So I will see you in the next video.